7 secret signs a woman wants you to make a move on her now. Modern Stoic. Love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction. Fay Zrenia Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. There's a quiet, electric moment that often slips by unnoticed, a moment when a woman is gently signalling for you to make your move. Most men miss it, not because they lack courage, but because they're searching for the wrong clues. They expect bold gestures, the teasing lip bite, the casual touch of her hand, or that intense, lingering gaze. But genuine attraction rarely shows itself in predictable, cinematic ways. Women who understand their value rarely send obvious signals. Instead, their invitations are subtle, layered, and intentional, often masked by actions that might seem incidental or accidental to an unobservant man. Every glance, every slight shift in posture, every seemingly random smile is a deliberate opening, an unspoken way of saying, "Lead the way." Overlooking these signs doesn't just cost you a chance, it quietly erodes the respect she's extending without a single word. In a world overloaded with distractions and shallow encounters, recognizing these hidden cues isn't just a skill, it's a rare advantage. Today's women are discerning. They won't spell out what should be clear to a man who truly wants to understand. If you wait for neon-bright signals or explicit invitations, you'll always find yourself a step behind, wondering why she suddenly pulled away when everything seemed perfect. Remember, real connection isn't built on words alone. It's created in the unspoken energy between two people. A shared laugh, a subtle mimicry of movement, a look that lingers just long enough. That's the spark you need to recognize, and when you do, be ready to move. On. She maintains strong eye contact. When a woman maintains strong eye contact with you, locking her gaze deeply and holding it longer than what feels ordinary, this is far more than a casual glance. It's a powerful, silent invitation that speaks volumes about her interest. Eye contact is one of the most primal and instinctive ways humans communicate desire, trust, and connection. When she looks into your eyes with intensity, it means she's signaling her attraction on a deeper, almost instinctual level. The Greek philosopher Aristotle believed that the eyes are the window to the soul, and in this moment, her eyes are silently telling you that she feels a genuine connection and wants you to notice her. In a world where distractions are everywhere, phones buzzing, people talking, holding your gaze steadily shows her focus is entirely on you, which is rare and precious. This kind of connection doesn't just happen by chance. It's a clear indication that she feels comfortable around you and might be eager for you to take the lead, to step forward and make a move. You can think of strong eye contact like a secret language between two people, a language that's been practiced since the beginning of time. When she holds your gaze, it's as if she's daring you to notice the subtle message. "I'm interested. Now it's your turn." It's like a silent dare or a softly spoken challenge that carries immense emotional weight. This is not a fleeting moment, but a window into her feelings, so ignoring it risks missing out on something meaningful. Consider the words of the renowned writer Anais Nin, who said, "We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are." In this context, how you respond to her eye contact reveals your own readiness to connect and be present. If you shy away or look away too quickly, it may signal hesitation or uncertainty. But if you meet her gaze with your own steady, confident eye contact, you create an unspoken bond that can quickly build intimacy and trust. In everyday life, strong eye contact might happen during a casual conversation at a social event, a quiet moment across the room, or even during a brief but meaningful exchange on a busy street. The fact that she's choosing to lock eyes with you means she's mentally and emotionally engaging with you. It's her way of telling you she's interested without saying a word. This is where real-life advice becomes crucial. When you notice her holding your gaze longer than normal, don't brush it off as coincidence or shy away. Instead, recognize it as a cue to be brave, to take the initiative, whether that means starting a deeper conversation, offering a sincere compliment, or suggesting a future meetup. As the famous American poet Maya Angelou said, "Courage is the most important of all the virtues because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently." This is your moment to practice that courage. Moreover, maintaining eye contact is not just about the momentary spark. It sets the foundation for ongoing communication. It builds trust and helps create a safe space where both of you can be authentic. If you respond by meeting her eyes with calm confidence, you're saying without words that you're interested, that you're open, and that you're ready to engage with her on a deeper level. In this way, eye contact acts as a bridge, connecting two souls in a way that verbal communication often struggles to achieve. Think about the times in your own life when a look, just a look, carried more meaning than any conversation could. Those moments linger because they tap into something fundamental about human connection. In practical terms, if you want to build on this sign, start by holding her gaze just as long, letting your eyes express warmth and interest. Avoid looking away too soon or appearing distracted, as this can undermine the moment. Instead, let your eyes convey your intentions clearly and calmly. When you add a genuine smile or a subtle nod, you enhance the message further, creating a natural flow of non-verbal communication that can quickly lead to deeper engagement. Remember, as the philosopher Blaise Pascal once wrote, "The heart has its reasons of which reason knows nothing." Eye contact is one of those reasons, a bridge from heart to heart that invites action. To bring this into your daily experience, try observing the way people communicate without words around you, noticing how eye contact can shift the dynamic of a conversation or interaction. And when you recognize that steady gaze from a woman, see it not as a challenge to be feared, but as an opportunity to step into your own confidence and make your move. The world is full of missed signals and lost chances, but when you catch and respond to the secret sign, you open the door to something real and meaningful. So the next time you feel that magnetic pull through her eyes, trust yourself to lean into the moment. As the writer Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." Your move can be that trailblazing moment that leads to a meaningful connection. I encourage you now to share your personal experiences with eye contact, times when a look changed everything, or when hesitation held you back. What did you learn from those moments? If you found this insight powerful, like the video, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit from understanding these silent signals. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom on connection and confidence. To join the conversation and empower yourself, comment this affirmation: "I am confident and ready to recognize true connection." Let's hear your stories about the power of eye contact, how a simple look changed everything or taught you to be braver. Your experience might be the key that inspires someone else to take that important step. 2. She finds excuses to touch you. When a woman finds excuses to touch you, those light, seemingly casual brushes on your arm, shoulder, or back, they are far from accidental. These subtle physical contacts are her way of silently bridging the gap between you, signaling interest and inviting you to engage on a deeper level. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, where genuine human connection often gets lost in a sea of texts and social media interactions, these small touches are a powerful form of communication that transcends words. They are delicate invitations, almost like a quiet call to attention, encouraging you to recognize her attraction and respond accordingly. For men between 35 and 70, who may have experienced dating differently in earlier years, perhaps with more direct approaches, understanding and appreciating these nuanced signs can be both a new challenge and a rewarding skill. She isn't just brushing against you out of habit. She's intentionally making physical contact to create closeness and intimacy without overwhelming the moment. Imagine how meaningful this is when you consider the modern man's life, often overloaded with distractions from work, family responsibilities, and digital noise. These touches cut through the clutter and invite you to be present, to recognize the emotional undercurrent flowing just beneath the surface of casual conversation. When she laughs and lightly taps your arm, or when her hand briefly rests on your back as you move together through a crowd. She is opening a door. It's her way of testing the water, signaling she's comfortable with you, and perhaps even hoping you'll take the next step. Many men underestimate how powerful this silent language of touch is, mistakenly brushing it off as coincidence or mere friendliness. But in truth, it's a well-crafted signal, born from a desire to connect and create a shared moment of vulnerability. The courage it takes for her to initiate this contact should not be overlooked, especially in an era when many people guard their personal space fiercely. Responding to these touches thoughtfully is key. You don't need to rush or force anything, but showing that you notice, maybe by subtly returning a touch or leaning in slightly, can validate her feelings and deepen the connection. This isn't just about physical closeness. It's about emotional attunement, about recognizing the opportunity to build trust and mutual interest. In the context of modern relationships, where genuine emotional signals can often be diluted or missed, being attuned to such physical cues can set you apart as a man who truly understands and respects the dance of attraction. It's like reading between the lines of a complex conversation, picking up on the unspoken messages that reveal real desire. So, when you sense that light touch, that gentle brush, don't dismiss it. Instead, see it as a secret sign, a subtle yet urgent invitation for you to make a move. It's a moment charged with possibility, an opening to step forward with confidence, knowing she's already given you permission to do so. In a world where connections can feel fleeting or superficial, these small touches are precious hints of something deeper, something worth pursuing with care and attentiveness. Recognize the power in these moments, and you'll find yourself more in tune not only with others, but also with your own ability to engage meaningfully and authentically. 3. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. This isn't coincidence. This is a signal, a sign wrapped in laughter, loud and clear, telling you she values your presence, your words, your energy. When a woman giggles more than usual, especially at jokes that don't deserve it, she's breaking the ice. She's letting you know, I see you, I appreciate you. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. Her laughter colours the room, showing her mind leans toward you. Don't miss it. Don't let this moment slip away. She's giving you a green light wrapped in a smile. Take it. Own it. Make your move now. Look, modern life is fast. The digital age bombards us with distractions, with endless maybes and what-ifs. But real connection doesn't wait for perfect timing. It demands courage, clarity, and the boldness to read the signs. She's not subtle because she's unsure. She's subtle because she's testing you, measuring your resolve. A woman's laughter at your imperfect jokes isn't just kindness. It's an invitation, an ancient game of signals played out anew in today's world. The modern Stoic knows this. Act decisively. Act confidently. Hesitation kills opportunity. You see her eyes lock on yours a little longer than usual, her smile lingering just a moment more before she looks away. This is not happenstance. This is a signal born of desire. As the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche said, invisible threads are the strongest ties. Those threads connect your gaze to hers. She's pulling you in, weaving a subtle but undeniable bond. She's waiting for you to recognize it, waiting for you to respond with power and certainty. Men who understand this don't second-guess. They lean in and close the distance. They seize the moment that others lose. In this noisy world filled with empty conversations and fleeting digital connections, your ability to recognize these 7 secret signs sets you apart. It transforms you from just another man into the man she's been silently hoping for. You feel the tension in the air, a charged energy between you two that can't be ignored. Her body language shifts, shoulders relax, feet point your way, hands lightly touch her hair or neck. These subtle movements aren't accidental, they're signals. They scream attraction in the language of the body. Don't wait for her to spell it out. The time for waiting is over. Here's where many men falter. They hesitate, they overthink, they drown themselves in doubt. Don't. Take the lead. Be the man who says, I see you. I feel this. Let's move forward. The world rewards those who act with purpose, who grasp the reins of their fate. As Sun Tzu reminds us in The Art of War, opportunities multiply as they are seized. The moment she laughs at your joke, the moment her eyes catch yours and hold them, that is an opportunity multiplying. It demands your action, fast, strong, unyielding. Remember, attraction isn't about being perfect, it's about being real, being present, and most importantly, being decisive. Women want a man who understands that life is short, and moments like these are rare. They want a man who can read the signs and respond, not with hesitation, but with conviction. If you doubt, remind yourself of this. He who hesitates is lost. Don't lose what could be yours because of fear. Own your power, own your time. And here's the secret no one tells you. She's testing you, not with words, but with signs. Every laugh, every glance, every shift in her posture is a test of your strength, your confidence, your readiness to step up. Fail the test, and the door closes. Pass it, and a world of possibility opens. She's inviting you to take control of the narrative, to write the next chapter with boldness and certainty. This is your moment to shine. Now I challenge you, not tomorrow, not when the time is right, but right now, to take these signs seriously. Look for them, recognize them, act on them. The reward? Connection, respect, and a deep, powerful intimacy that many men spend a lifetime chasing without ever grasping. This is not just advice. This is a call to action, a call to dominate your destiny in the realm of love and attraction. Be the man who sees the signals, seizes the chance, and claims what's rightfully his. If you found this truth valuable, don't just keep it to yourself. Comment below with a simple, I'm ready, and subscribe for more insights that will sharpen your edge. Your journey to mastering modern attraction begins with recognizing these secret signs and acting with the unstoppable force of a man who owns his life. The power is in your hands. Wield it. 4. She mirrors your movements. When a woman mirrors your movements, it is one of the most profound, yet often overlooked signs that she is inviting you to make a move. And this subtle behavior carries a depth of meaning that transcends simple body language. Mirroring happens unconsciously. It is a natural human instinct that builds rapport and connection by reflecting your gestures, posture, and even facial expressions. Imagine sitting across from someone and noticing that she crosses her legs moments after you do or adjusts her body to match your leaning forward. It's as if she's silently saying, I'm with you, I'm engaged, and I want to be closer. This nonverbal echo is a powerful emotional bridge because, as Aristotle noted, man is by nature a social animal, and the desire for harmony in our interactions runs deep in all of us. For men between 35 and 70, understanding and recognizing mirroring can be a game changer in dating or deepening relationships because it signals comfort, trust, and mutual interest on a level that words rarely achieve. In daily life, this mirroring might appear in seemingly small ways. She laughs at the same moments you do, mimics your tone, or even matches your pace as you walk side by side. These actions create an unspoken rhythm between you, indicating that she is not just physically present, but emotionally attuned. It's easy to miss these cues if you're distracted or skeptical, but the truth is that mirroring is the mind and body's way of syncing up with someone who matters. Neuroscience confirms this through mirror neurons, which help us empathize and connect by copying others' actions. When a woman mirrors you, it means she's subconsciously trying to bond and invite you into her world. Think about how many times you felt in sync with someone and how natural it feels. This is that feeling happening in real time and in real life. There's a story often told by relationship coaches about a man who struggled to gauge his wife's feelings during a rough patch. One day, he noticed she started mimicking his small, habitual movements, how he twirled a pen, scratched his chin, or even how he smiled. This mirroring was subtle but unmistakable, signaling her lingering affection and openness. Recognizing this, he realized the moment was perfect to bridge the gap between them, to express his feelings and take a step toward rebuilding their intimacy. His awareness of this silent language transformed their relationship profoundly. This example illustrates that when a woman mirrors you, it's not a random act, but a meaningful sign that she's tuned into you, creating a shared space where connection can flourish. For men navigating the complexities of attraction and communication, the lesson is clear. Don't ignore the small details. If she's matching your movements, she's giving you permission, perhaps without even realizing it, to close the distance emotionally and physically. It's her way of saying, "I'm aligned with you," which can be a green light to take the next step with confidence. The famous philosopher Seneca once said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." Recognizing these moments of mirroring is your preparation. Acting on them is your opportunity. In practical terms, being observant and present allows you to pick up on these cues. When you notice her mirroring your gestures or posture, respond gently by increasing your own openness, perhaps by leaning in a little more, or mirroring her subtle gestures back. This creates a positive feedback loop, reinforcing the connection. It's important to approach this with respect and sensitivity, ensuring that your next move is natural and welcomed. Think of this as a dance where each step is carefully matched to the rhythm she sets, leading to a harmonious flow rather than a sudden leap. Ultimately, understanding and acting on mirroring can deepen your interactions, turning fleeting moments into meaningful connections. As the poet Rumi eloquently expressed, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." In the realm of relationships, the vulnerability required to make a move is where true connection and growth begin. So gentlemen, when you see her subtly reflecting you, don't hesitate or second guess. Embrace it as a sign of her openness and interest. Take it as your invitation to be brave and genuine, knowing that this natural human signal is guiding you towards something real. I invite you to share your experiences in the comments. Have you ever noticed these subtle signs, and how did you act on them? Your stories can empower others to recognize and trust these hidden signals, turning quiet moments into opportunities for deeper connection and fulfillment. 5. She asks personal questions. When a woman begins to ask personal questions, it's a subtle yet powerful sign that she is opening a door for you to step closer into her world. It's not mere curiosity or polite conversation. It's her way of peeling back the layers to see who you truly are beneath the surface. In today's world, where interactions are often shallow and distracted, a woman who chooses to engage with meaningful questions is signaling genuine interest and a desire to connect on a deeper level. For men between the ages of 35 and 70, who have likely seen their fair share of surface-level interactions, this moment should not be overlooked or dismissed as casual chit-chat. Instead, it represents an opportunity, a rare moment when vulnerability meets intention and emotional doors begin to open. She's essentially inviting you to reveal your authentic self, testing your ability to be sincere and present, much like a modern Stoic approach to relationships where truth and clarity are valued above all. It's a chance to share your beliefs, values, past experiences, and hopes for the future in a way that builds trust and establishes a foundation for something meaningful. When she asks about your life, your passions, your fears, or even your dreams, she's saying, without words, that she's interested in the whole man, not just a fleeting moment of attraction. It's also important to understand that these questions are her way of gauging your emotional availability and how well you handle intimacy, both crucial components for a lasting connection. In the frenetic pace of modern life, where distractions abound and meaningful dialogue is rare, such moments of genuine inquiry stand out like beacons. They are invitations to slow down, listen deeply, and respond with honesty. For you, the man who has grown wiser with age and experience, this is your chance to meet her on that level, showing not only that you have depth, but that you are willing to share it. Resist the urge to guard your answers or deflect with humor or vagueness. Instead, embrace the moment fully. By responding openly and thoughtfully, you demonstrate emotional maturity and respect, qualities that will naturally draw her closer. This exchange isn't just a test, it's a bridge to intimacy. Recognize it as her way of saying she's ready for you to make a move, not out of impatience, but because she senses something real brewing between you. She's giving you the green light wrapped in curiosity and care, signaling that the time to step forward is now. So, when you catch her asking those personal questions, don't hesitate or second guess. Lean into the opportunity, engage with sincerity, and let your answers reflect the man you truly are. In doing so, you not only honor the connection she's inviting you to explore, but also set the stage for a meaningful relationship that can withstand the tests of time and modern distractions alike. This is more than a sign. It's a modern stoic moment, a quiet invitation to move beyond the surface and make your move with confidence and heart. Comment to remember: I embrace vulnerability and move with confidence. 6. She gets nervous or shy around you. She gets nervous or shy around you. This is no random occurrence. This is a powerful, unmistakable signal, screaming that she's drawn to you on a level deeper than words can express. When a woman who normally carries herself with confidence suddenly fidgets, avoids your gaze, plays with her hair, or lowers her voice, she's showing you her vulnerability. This isn't weakness. This is raw attraction wrapped in hesitation, the primal dance of a heart trying not to give away its secrets too soon. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, once said, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." And here she is, courageously exposing the parts of herself she usually keeps guarded. This is her way of saying, "You matter to me." But make no mistake, this isn't a plea for you to tread lightly. This is a call for you to step up with unshakable confidence and clarity. In the modern age of endless distractions and competing voices, most men freeze or overthink at this moment. They miss the mark because they look for grand gestures rather than subtle signals. But power lies in recognizing the quiet signs, the flutter of nervousness, the shy smile, the glance that lingers too long. This is your green light, your invitation to move decisively and with authority. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Hesitation kills momentum and breeds regret. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Her nervousness is not an obstacle, it is the pathway to connection. It is the key to unlocking desire. When she's shy around you, she's testing you. She's weighing your strength, your resolve. She wants a man who commands his destiny, who doesn't falter when the stakes are real. You must become that man. Speak with intention, act with purpose, and embody the power of a leader in your own life. Women instinctively sense strength. They are drawn not just to words, but to the energy behind them. Make your move. Own your moment. In a world flooded with fleeting attention and superficial connections, your ability to read this nervousness as attraction sets you apart from the pack. You don't get to play the victim of uncertainty. You are the author of your fate. To the men aged 35 to 70 who are ready to reclaim their power and master the art of connection, understand this. Every sign she gives is a doorway. Nervousness is the first crack in her armor. Move through it boldly. The fear you see in her eyes is not fear of you. It is the thrill of possibility, the spark of something new and meaningful. Seize that spark. Fuel it with your confidence, your decisiveness. This is not just about making a move. It is about becoming the man who leads with strength, who lives without regret, who takes what he deserves. This is your chance to rewrite your story. Don't wait for perfection. Don't wait for clarity. Act now. The window closes fast, and hesitation is the enemy. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me, I am the man who never misses a sign. Because this knowledge, this insight, this power, it transforms your love life and your life itself. You are not here to be a spectator. You are here to be a conqueror. Embrace her nervousness. Let it be the spark that ignites your victory. Make your move. Make it now. 7. She finds ways to be alone with you. When a woman wants you to make a move, one of the most telling and yet often overlooked signs is that she intentionally finds ways to be alone with you. This isn't simply about physical proximity or coincidence. It's a deliberate act of creating space where the two of you can connect on a deeper level without distractions, noise, or the interference of others. It's her subtle way of signaling interest and opening a door that invites you to step inside. Think of it this way. In a world full of noise and constant demands on our attention, the act of seeking solitude with someone speaks volumes. As the great philosopher Seneca wisely said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. When she chooses to be near you, especially in private moments, she's signaling that she sees something special worth exploring. She values your presence and wants to share something more intimate. In everyday life, this might look like her lingering by your side after a social event has ended, suggesting a quiet spot to talk where only the two of you can hear each other, or casually bringing up activities or plans that naturally exclude others, creating an unspoken opportunity for closeness. These are not random behaviours. They are conscious, vulnerable efforts to build a connection and test your willingness to engage. She's essentially handing you the reins, asking you to recognise her interest and meet her with confidence and respect. Understanding this is crucial because it reveals how much trust and courage it takes for her to put herself in that vulnerable position. Choosing solitude with you means she's ready for something more meaningful, but she's waiting to see if you're ready too. This echoes the timeless words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. Love, and you shall be loved. By responding to these moments with genuine attention and clear intention, you honour the trust she's placed in you and create the possibility for a deep and rewarding connection. It's not just about making a move, it's about recognising the dance of signals that leads to mutual understanding and closeness. Many men might overlook these moments or mistake them for casual friendliness, but the truth is, when a woman actively seeks your company away from others, she's signalling that she wants you to step up and show your interest. So the next time you notice her finding reasons to be alone with you, pause and ask yourself, are you aware enough to see this as her invitation? Are you willing to respond with the confidence and respect this kind of vulnerability deserves? These moments are golden opportunities in real life, chances to deepen a bond that could become something truly special. I encourage you to share your personal experiences in the comments. Have you ever noticed someone intentionally creating space for just the two of you? How did you respond? And what did that moment lead to? By exchanging stories and insights, we can all become better at reading the signals that matter and turning quiet hints into meaningful connections. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions are endless and genuine moments feel increasingly rare, when a woman subtly adjusts her appearance just for you, it's far more than a fleeting gesture. It's a profound sign of respect, attraction, and emotional alignment that deserves your full attention. These small, almost imperceptible acts, like fixing her hair, touching her lips, or adjusting her clothes the moment your presence brushes against her awareness, are not random or trivial. They are reactive, deliberate responses to the silent language of attraction, a language many men miss because they don't pause to truly see. In fact, this is the essence of what the modern Stoic understands, that the greatest connections are often forged not through grand dramatic actions, but through these micro moments of mutual recognition, where rising emotional energy passes between two people without a word spoken. As the legendary writer Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, "Love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction." When you witness her engaging in these subtle acts of self-enhancement, it's your moment to respond with calm confidence, grounded energy, and steady eye contact that communicates your appreciation and awareness without the need for speech. This kind of presence, a warm smile paired with a steady, masculine calm, affirms that you see her effort and value it, creating a powerful emotional bond that can deepen attraction exponentially. In real life, these small signals are a man's invitation to step forward without hesitation or doubt, because they reveal a woman's vulnerability and her willingness to connect on a more intimate level. Ignoring these cues can mean missing out on meaningful relationships that grow from genuine human connection, while honouring them places you firmly on the path to deeper understanding and emotional fulfillment. I encourage you to reflect on your own experiences. Have you ever noticed a woman adjusting her appearance just as you entered the room? How did you respond? Share your stories in the comments below, because learning to spot and honor these subtle signs is an art that sharpens your emotional intelligence and opens doors to richer connections. If you found today's insight valuable, don't hesitate to leave your thoughts or simply comment, "Very cool," as it encourages us to keep creating content that helps men like you navigate the often unspoken language of attraction with clarity and confidence. Remember, in the dance of connection, it's these quiet moments that often speak the loudest. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this helped you see the signs a woman gives when she's ready for you to make a move. In a world full of distractions and fleeting moments, noticing when she's quietly adjusting herself for you isn't just a coincidence. It's a clear sign of respect, attraction, and emotional connection. My sincere advice is this: don't overlook these small but powerful signals. When you catch her fixing her hair, touching her lips, or adjusting her clothes as soon as you enter the room, know that it's her way of showing interest. That's your moment to respond with calm confidence, a steady gaze, a genuine smile, and a grounded presence that says, "I see you and I appreciate you." Remember, attraction isn't about grand gestures. It's built in these subtle, shared moments. If this resonates with you, drop a comment below and tell me, have you ever noticed a woman doing this for you? What did you do next? I'd love to hear your story. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to share your thoughts or simply say "very cool" to encourage us. Thanks again for being here, and take care.